It baffles me how lazy and stupid some of y'all can be. Somebody can be looking you dead square in your face, giving you the plug, and you'll sit on your hands and keep your damn mouth closed. Open your mouth and your pocketbook. Get some of these products. We got tea for weight loss, Neutral Burst for energy, Lucida charcoal activated toothpaste for them dingy ass teeth, and sea moss to make you healthier. And if your coochie pH all off, get you some of this Blossom. Drop down in the description box to purchase these fine products. This inauguration, baby, all I gotta say is curls, 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 curls everywhere. Ethereal. I'm so ethereal, I'm so surreal that I can't be comprehended. Except by my permission, that's a little bit of Nikki Giovanni for the Pope, Nikki Giovanni for the Poetress girls, except by my permission or Michelle Obama hairdresser permission. Y'all want to talk about this inauguration, the good bag, the ugly, and us being hopeful? Yes, I'm hopeful. Yes, I am hopeful for today. Take this music and use it. Let's talk about it. Here you go. That's a girl, I know I'm late, but bitch, I just got back to work, okay? I was on maternity leave or whatever. And now I'm back and I'm catching up or whatever. So y'all will be getting a lot of emails throughout the day as I go through my inbox and begin to check my voice messages. But anyway, honey, did you see Fashion Week 2021, aka better known as the inauguration? Yes, God, for the MVP, Michelle Obama, who came through and stole the show. Outfit done, accessories done, hair done, did, and did it again. Yes, God, for the black girl magic. Who said you got to be a hood girl? Who said you got to be a thought? Who said that smart wasn't sexy, crazy, and cool? Because that hair gave me everything I needed and more. It had me all wet, moist, and flooded out in between my legs. And you know what else, baby? In my butt. Yes, God. That tall drink of stallion water with all that body, yaddy, 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 yaddy. Quiet as kept. Joe and Kamala, I don't even care what y'all talk about, what the plans is, what the agenda items is. We just gonna talk about Michelle Obama for the next 20 minutes. Quiet as it's kept, Michelle, you gonna have to stop giving it to the girls like that, cause they gonna stop inviting you places. This was totally Joe and Kamala moment, and you came through and silently just wrecked shop, stole all of people's thunder. And so if you're not gonna share your stylists and your resources with Kamala and the rest of the girls, you gonna have to let it go. And quiet as it's kept, you know, they gonna get Kamala look together. Kamala look ain't bad, but it could be better. But she got work to do. She gonna have a whole team, because Michelle wasn't all the way together when she first stepped to the thing. They got it together. And quiet as it's kept, honey, y'all need to let them hold. Jacqueline Kennedy on Nancy's people. Jacqueline Kennedy on Nancy's people. Y'all need to whoever the hell was styling Jacqueline Kennedy on Nancy's, y'all need to send them over to Jill Biden way, because she leaves much to be desired. Dr. Biden, we like you. We know you down with the people. You on the front lines, teaching at the college or whatever, helping the girls get their credits, and a whole bunch of student loan debt that we still waiting on your senile ass husband to forgive. Don't think we don't remember, child. We gonna get on that in a minute. But we need you to get your fashions together. Quiet as it's kept, I'm surprised the PETA people ain't come and throw tomatoes at Lady Gaga ass for the symbolism of that dead bird. Yes, it was a paper mache bird, but she brought her ass up in there about to poke President Biden eye out with that damn crane on her damn chest. Salon said cranes in the sky, not on your lapel, Gaga. So before we get into the nitty gritty, let's get the fun stuff out the way, bitch. Let's talk about the performances, okay? Look, y'all, I ain't gonna lie to you. My depression was acting up, and I was just doing me, being in the moment, being exactly where the universe wanted me to be when I needed to be, not overthinking life, and I was asleep. I didn't wake up the inauguration day till about 8 or 9 o'clock p.m., where I later caught everything on rerun via social media and down to the CNN. Okay, let's just go ahead and get this out the way. J-Lo. Okay, now I said this on TGIF on Fox Soul. Black people, what I'm gonna need y'all to do, I'm gonna need y'all to give J-Lo her things. Let J-Lo collect her things. J-Lo is a bad bitch. She gonna perform you down. And yes, she is not the southernmost Baptist lead choir revival singer who's gonna his eyes on the sparrow you down. I've always said my litmus test for a singer is, can they stand on the stage flat-footed, barefooted, pregnant with a mic stand, no pomp and circumstance, and sing his eyes on the sparrow down. J-Lo will never be that girl. Ciara will never be that girl. Janet Jackson will never be that girl. But respect them for the girls that they are. I'm sick and tired of y'all, 20 years later, every time J-Lo perform, y'all want to critique her vocal ability. Y'all already knew when the thing said J-Lo coming on the program at 9:20, if you not here for her, that's time for you to schedule your popcorn break, your intermission, and for you to go to the bathroom. Because she's not finna Aretha Franklin you down. She's not finna Fanny you down. She's not finna Jennifer Hudson you down. She's not even finna Michelle Williams you down or up for that matter. She gonna give you Jenny from the Block. That's all she could do. Okay? Like when Taj was on that biopic for SWV, she said, listen, Coco has a higher range. Lily is a soprano. I just come in here and do what I can do. This is what I got and this is all I can do. Real defeated like. J-Lo said that's all she could do with this. But she could do this. I bet your fave can't do it. I bet you Jennifer Hudson can't even hold her leg up in a handstand, in a kickstand, while pussy popping from the bike. Okay? So give her her things. Okay, I bet Fantasia can't drop it down low and pick it back up high and spin around and doodle brown. Okay? It's a lot of the girls can't even do what J-Lo do. So y'all learn to give that girl her things. Now you know Gaga gonna always come through. Gaga is a gimmick when she don't need to be, and I'm glad that over the years she's learned to tone it down. Gaga still gives you Gaga ass, but Gaga still gonna give you Carnegie Hall, bitch. Deny Stephanie talent if you want to. Not today, bitch. Not today. Okay? Garth Brooks came through. One thing I like about the lineup for the inauguration was that they did a very good job on trying to represent all areas of the United States. You know, sometimes, and some of y'all, you know, I can't stand people who are so freaking pro-black that they have the inability to recognize that we are not the only minority in this country. Yes, our atrocity is what it was. It was what it was. And yes, we are going through what we are going through and have been going through what we are going through. But that does not add and or take away from the struggles that other people have. And yes, black people, we do have a tendency to cap for other races, and they tend to ride off the coattails of the doors that we have broken down and walk into those doors. But I look at it like this, baby. That is the blessing and the curse of being the one. We the shit. We the shit. And hell, the only alternative is to sit back and wait for another minority group to break a door down and walk through it behind them. And they've shown that they don't have the stuff to do it. So let's stop complaining about other people riding off our coattails and be blessed that we are trailblazers in this thing called the civil rights. With that being said, I like the program because it represented all facets of America. J-Lo was there because she is the Latino community champ. Garth Brooks was there because he represents middle America. Gaga was there because she white and she got talent, okay? And Katy Perry was at the after show for the fireworks and the haircut. And you know what? Fuck the inauguration people. Fuck the party planner people. The real MVP is the pyrotechnic people. When I went down to Florida State University and got my degree in economics, them people ain't teach me nothing about fireworks. But I wish they did, honey, because that's a good job, Savannah. Whoever the hell put that thing together, baby, they did that thing right. Y'all start telling y'all kids about all these different, very lucrative professions that there are out there. whoever had the job of putting together the inauguration, I don't know if that falls in event management, concert planning, event planning, wedding planning. I don't know which wheelhouse that falls in, but that has to be one cool of a job, one hell of a job, one challenge of a job, especially doing it under the constraints that COVID provided. Katy Perry, that fireworks display was every damn thing. Now let's move away from the superficial and get into the deep. You know, this was a historic inauguration. Is it me, or did y'all wake up on inauguration day breathing a little easier? You know, black people in this country, first of all people in 2020 have had it bad, especially if your life was already in the shitter and then COVID. But black people in particular, dealing with the racial stresses of watching us get slaughtered on television, marching, protesting, day in and day out and day in and day out. We are such a resilient people that we don't even realize when we are in the midst of severe trauma until it isn't present anymore, because we're so used to just trucking along and doing what we got to do to get through the day, to provide for ourselves and our families. I breathe a sigh of relief that I did not even know was necessary on inauguration day, because we were just so entrenched in the trauma of what was going on racially in this country. And I can say, although nothing may have changed in the hearts of these racists and these white supremacists out there, the symbolism alone of Joe Biden and Kamala Harris being in place, and the glimmer of hope that we may have to restore some sort of order in this country was enough to make me breathe comfortably, even if it's a lie, even if it's from a place of naivete. I was able to rest a little easier that the figurehead of racism and white supremacy is nowhere to be found. It's almost as if this bitch Donald Trump went and disappeared up under a rock somewhere, and all of a sudden, you know, it's weird, because it's one of those things like out of a scary movie where all the locusts come out and then like Harry Potter comes with the wand and they all disappear and go back in the ground. Is it me, or does it feel like overnight peace has been somewhat restored? And I know that's a bit naive to truly believe that in real life. But it's almost as if all those people that were doing what it is they were doing have gone back into hiding. Either that or something else is dominating the media, and the media really does control the emotions, the anxiety, and the angst, and the toxicity that we feel in our lives every day. One of the two, but bitch, whichever the one hell it is, I'll take it, because I'm walking a little lighter. I feel a little better. I want to move on up a little higher. It makes me want to work a little harder and push a little further and ride it a little deeper, yes, and moan a little louder. Ooh, Joe, Kamala mama, yes, God. I'm so nasty at 8 o'clock in the morning. I walk past these zoos when they pass me. One of them felt my booty. I was nasty. Quiet as a scamp. Joe, you need to go ahead and send us some stimulus checks. Because, bitch, I bought a $3,000 Burberry coat that was a 6-in-1, and I was finna get a DC Girls Fashions all damn week. Quiet as it's kept. My ass bout still supposed to be in DC, but I had to cancel my trip because them white people had went in there and stormed the Capitol, and they had to scare me, honey. Child, I wasn't finna go to DC and couldn't get back or come back with one eye and a half an arm. Nevertheless, let's really talk about it. You know, the Democrats, we have the Senate, which is great. We are in a much better position than we were when Obama came in office, because Obama had the White House, but the Republicans had the Senate, and so they fought his legislation tooth and nail. And while he was able to accomplish some great things, some historical things, more things that affect us day to day were not able to get pushed through federally because of those assholes. I can say that Joe Biden is off to a great start with the executive orders. He and Kamala ran on a COVID ticket about cracking down on COVID. And what I like about it is I didn't even know I was following the POTUS Instagram account, but I'm scrolling through my account, bitch, and there was a definitive finite COVID-19 action plan. And my soul said yes, because it felt good to feel leadership. The COVID plan. 5 succinct bullet points of what it is he planned to do immediately. It felt like leadership. This girl, I was laying in my bed minding my business like I always do. Child, I saw an article said that man had done suspended the student loan payments, baby, to September. Once again, it felt like leadership. He didn't say I'm gonna give you 30 days, 60 days, 90 days. He gave the people some days, bitch, okay? Let me tell you something. For the girls that was paying, and y'all behind on y'all other bills, a 6-month reprieve, or not 6 months, a reprieve until September. We in January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September. That's 9 months. Not to mention the 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 months they had done already gave us. Them people had done already gave us. Bitch, some of us ain't even make no payment in about a year. Ain't gonna have to make one in no year. Some of us ain't been making none for 15 years, but that ain't none of y'all business, and we ain't here to spread people business in 2021. We all about positivity. You know what I'm saying? But that is leadership. Do something tangible for these people. Now, Joe, I'm gonna hold your feet to the fire, bitches. We don't want you to freeze them hoes. We want you to melt them bitches. Okay? You said you was gonna take some money off. You said, and don't come at me with no $10,000 either, bitch, because I owe 60, okay? When Countrywide was giving them people them rape-ass loans, and Bank of America and all them other people, and they was $90 trillion in debt. Y'all found a way to bail their ass the fuck out. Y'all need to bail the citizens out. We want to ball out too, bitch. We want to go out to eat and buy shit we can't afford and all that type of stuff and live the good life like the rich people too. You bailed them out so they could ball out. Bail us out so we can ball out and bond our family members out of jail. And that's a whole other thing. We're going to have to work on this inequality, Joe. You fucked these people up in 1994 with this crime bill, and Kamala, you was one of the hardest people on people of color putting their ass in jail. You got to rectify the situation. You got to make it right for you meet your maker, Joe, and your ass already got one foot in the damn grave. I'm just here to tell you what the people want you to know. Now here's what I hope. You know, as we begin to evolve as people, we can't get caught up in symbolism. We've done it for so long. You know, the symbolism don't equate to shit. You can't pay bills with symbolism. You can't fucking pay bills with hope. I'm tired of hope. I'm tired of all of this. Little black boys and little black girls and little Latino girls, they can now aspire to be president. And aspiration ain't doing shit for people in their day-to-day life. Fuck an aspiration, bitch. I need a bill paid. All right. I need a bill paid or a bill delayed. That's the shit I'm on. Fuck an aspiration. If my bills is caught up and my money coming in, bitch, I can aspire on my own. I don't need your help to aspire. I need your help to keep me from expiring and help me prosper. Okay, prosper, bitch. We try to move forward and prosper. So forget all this aspirational and all these hollow gestures. What have you done for me lately, today? And what's your plan to do for me tomorrow? Okay, we need to know what it is y'all got going on. Keep on signing these executive orders, baby. You need to sign every damn. One thing I like about it, baby, Joe had them executive orders signed before his name badge for the Joe had them came. That's right. Get your ass off that damn stage. Tell Lady Gaga ass you got to talk to her later. Tell Michelle Obama you'll make an appointment with her hairdresser when the time comes. Wrap that shit up in a ponytail. Bitch, use a scrunchie or a shoelace if you got to. Baby, you fuck that fucking the white man. Put some water in it and use his brush the way white women do. Do that shit like that, honey. I don't give a damn if you wear a Chuck Taylor or a goddamn flip-flop. Get your ass down to the office and clear this shit up for the people, because the people is out here hurting, okay? The people need stamps. The people need COVID relief. The people need housing relief. The working class people need student loan delete. Fucking relief. We need delete. The people need housing assistance, okay? The people need police reform. We need that bad. 911 emergency. Reconnect the community. That's what we need. Quiet as a kept, honey. At this point, I don't even want prayer. I don't want no prayer from your pastor. I don't want to hear T.D. Jakes deciphering shit for me down to the CNN, baby. I need something tangible. Put it in my hand. I I need to be able to touch, taste, smell, see it, or at a minimum hear it, bitch. Okay? But I prefer to feel it. Something good that he could feel. Aretha already done told you. You said you got a little soul. She said, giving him something he can feel. Give us something we can feel, goddammit. We gave you your votes. We gave you the life that you came to live. Gave you the song that you came to give. Pressure's on, but the seed is grown. We can't make it on our own. You see, the summer came around and the flowers bloom. You became the earth because we gave you the moon. Precious gifts that we both received. This better not be make but fucking leave. Work ain't honest, Joe, but it better motherfucking pay our bills this time around. Oh, it's gonna be another insurrection. It's gonna be some furniture moving and some smoke in the goddamn city if you and Kamala don't do what the hell y'all said y'all was gonna do for the people. We is tired. The people is woe out. The people is tired. 2020 put something on our ass, and we have still yet to see the beginning of the full economic fallout from COVID. Okay? We still have not seen the full economic fallout from COVID. Folks out here ain't got no jobs. They loved ones out here dying. The police beating the shit out of them. Moment of silence, baby. If you made it through 2020 without getting beat by the police and being able to damn breathe or ran over by a white damn supremacist, bitch, you blessed and you lucky. And that's sad. That is sad that we live in a state of affairs where I have to be thankful for something so bare minimum, so bare ass. I have to be thankful that I didn't get shot by a police officer, racially profiled by a white supremacist, or I'm able to damn breathe in public. Quiet as it's kept, it might be more comfortable down to the damn grave while you bullshitting because it look like we in hell on earth, if you ask me. So Joe and Kamala, we want to know what the hell y'all gonna do for us lately. Keep filling out them executive orders, keep filling out the cabinet seats with the right people. I also meant to say this, and I can't believe I skipped over this part now that I'm in the serious section. The only part of the inauguration that you needed to see was the little black girl doing a poem. That was a beautiful poem, and I wish I could spend more time on that, but I was supposed to talk about that at the top portion with the fun stuff, but we back down to what these hoes gonna do for us lately. Give me, and this little 600, 1200, quiet as it's kept. I saw a meme that said, imagine not paying your rent for 9 months and then giving your landlord a check for $600. Girl, you might as well keep it. You might as well eat. Because it ain't going to do nothing for the people. Bail these people out. Set these people up for success. Restructure this damn country. Reform these damn polices. And quiet as it's kept, I'm not trying to be funny. I love Auntie Maxine. I love Frederica Wilson. I love all those that have come before us and have done great things, but they're going to get swept up in my next statement. There needs to be term limits. There needs to be term limits. There needs to be term limits. I just don't, there needs to be, and maybe we can work on that later, but bitches can't be sitting up there making a career out of bad legislation or blocking legislation or not passing legislation. And then one thing that Donald Trump did say, and it was a read to Auntie Maxine, and I'm ashamed to even read this, but it speaks to why we need term limits. He said that you've been the congressional leader of this district of LA for XYZ, and it's one of the poorest, shittiest areas in LA. It's true tea. Now, not to say that it's her fault, and I know that there's a lot of bureaucracy and a lot of red tape that goes into government and all that type of stuff, but you must attribute non-change to a certain congressional district to non-change in the leadership. Am I right or am I right? So we need term limits, and maybe there's other things that these people can go on to do in government or in the non-for-profit sector or in the creating the next dynasty of public leaders or whatever the case may be. But there needs to be a succession of young, innovative leaders. I'm 37 years old. Majority of America right now is in the age bracket that I am. The people who are right now are making America move and shake are between 35 and damn 50. The baby boomers, they all bleeding the fuck out the economy, out of Medicaid, out of Social Security. They got all these fucking ailments. COVID about to kill half of their ass off anyway if bad credit and eviction don't kill off the rest. The lion's share of the country, the people who are making this country go round, they are in my age bracket. okay? That needs to be the people who make up the leadership of this country and not some 80-year-old, decrepit, old-ass motherfuckers. Joe, I love you because I ain't got no choice but to love you. But you can't tell me that no 80-something-year-old man is in tune with what the fuck going on with the 37-year-olds, baby. You can't. You can't tell me he know about the latest technology. Quiet as a kept. Joe got a flip phone. You can't tell me he don't. Hell, my daddy died at 64 years old and he had a flip. So I know Joe got a flip or a rotary one. Get this shit together. This getting a little lengthy. Y'all drop down in the comments and let me know what y'all expectations is for this next administration and what y'all think they're going to have going on. And go get your hair done by Michelle Obama, girl. Or be bald-headed. Bye.